Good afternoon, Allison. It's me, Louis Demers. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to attempt this assignment again. As I went through Module 4, I definitely believe I might have not understood it as clearly as I should have. So today and this past weekend, I got the chance to go through the information a bit, and I got a little bit more of a grasp on it, in my opinion. So I was actually hoping to do a video with one of my family members, but considering it's weekend, it's Monday, pardon me, and over the weekend I had some family members who had just come back from traveling, so I'm unable to see them because they have to stay home and self-quarantine. So I'm just going to be doing the video myself as if I would be completing the game. So I will just give you a brief rundown of what the game kind of consists of. So in creating this game, I went through the video that you had posted about self-correcting material and examples and options and teaching methods you had used while you were in school and teaching us specifically. I really liked your matching style of having a picture and having the students then match up the information and the definitions to the answers whilst also using the picture on the back. So I went over a few ideas in my head about what would probably be the best course of action I could choose. And then I actually landed upon perhaps creating a self-correcting material designed to help students study for a driving test. Now, it may not be something they're trying to achieve in grade 7, grade 8. Well, those would be the students that this game would be directed for, but it might actually just promote them understanding the rules of the road better prior to high school and areas when they would do a driving test. And furthermore, in that sense, I believe it would really help kids with just locally traveling around with their friends and classmates, crossing the street, riding their bike, using their scooters, all those kinds of things, rollerblading. It helps give students an understanding of the rules of the road and how to operate a bicycle and those kind of vehicles properly and accordingly. So one thing I did first of all is I found the picture I would use. So the picture I was going to use was The Amazing Spider-Man, one of my favorites from when I was a kid. So I figured this would probably be the best option to do that. So what I did in first to actually create the game was I copied a picture of The Amazing Spider-Man. So I did it like that. And then what I did was I created the answer key. So as you can see, there's all kinds of options of the road signs and then the definitions on the left and the right. So the created game looks something like this. So we have one half of the picture on one side and the driving symbols, the road signals, pardon me, on the other. So essentially how the game would go is I would present our students with this folder. Now, of course, the definitions are not given for them yet. The definitions would then be provided to them in a hat or something of a mixing variety. I would give them either maybe a shoebox or maybe a toque from around the class. So in my head, or in my we have my baseball hat from my room. So I would shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and then have the folder right beside me with that picture on the flip side to wait until the end. Then I would pick out an option. So we have the first one, stop sign approaching. Then I would go down the list and find, stop sign approaching. That would be the last picture. So I would put it into the folder and match it to the bottom as such. And I would pick out another. This one says, no left turning during certain times. So I would match the appropriate 1, 2, no left turns. It would be the first one. I match that. In my opinion, that looks okay. I'm not going to look at the back yet because I want to save that for the end so that we can look at our completed image because I haven't found any of the answers too difficult yet. Now remember, this game is of course a self-correcting material that is used to, give our students the ability to take 1, 2, 3 steps to complete something individually and effectively without the assistance of a teacher, educational assistant. It gives them the chance to correct their answers without scrutiny or, being told certain things by the classroom teacher. It gives them the opportunity to just work a little bit more individually, in my opinion. So the next one would be keep right, traffic slows. So that one is pretty specific, as that one is one of the easier ones, as it is actually mentioned in the drive sign that says slower traffic, keep right. So I have 2 more left, which would give me 5, actually 3 more, pardon me. So the next one would be no bicycles allowed on this road. That one is very, very important for our students, as no bicycles allowed means that we need our students to know something like that, just in case they are taking that trail with friends of their own and they come into a situation where they're unable to proceed because of the fact that they're on a bike. This one is a little bit tricky, maybe for grade 7, 8 students, as it requires a little bit of information. So it's road forks to the right. So road forks to the right, I would put that right where I feel it would be appropriate, right at the bottom there. Now finally I would have my last one. So if I chose all the other ones correctly, no pedestrians allowed on this road, which would be the final one, should be the 3rd from the top. So without wondering or without checking first if I have made all the correct answers and made all the definitions properly and patched them to the right image, I would flip the picture around. Future magnets would probably be something I would go with, as well as with pieces of paper. These can slide around sometimes and look a little bit off. Moment. So essentially it would look something like that. Now, once our students wanted to try again, they would simply show me the picture. If it doesn't match up, then that means we need to try again. This one I feel is quite simple. I even created another 2 options to, 2 or 3 tests that we could do for our students, provided I have more of these folders. And again, this self-correcting material is very inexpensive. After going over a few of those math problems and things of which that I would use, I find this is pretty simple and standard for a lot of our students. Even grade 7, 8, this could be a very simple task that we could use to just promote engagement with students and actually give them a fun activity that they could do on their own. So again, thank you, Allison, for giving me the opportunity to work on this assignment again and hopefully improve my grade. I'm actually dropping in the written portion of my assignment to the Dropbox as well, along with this video link. Thank you once again for that opportunity, and I hope you are staying safe. Take care. Thank you.